Good evening, guys. It's what we call serendipity. We had this interview planned for about the last half hour or so, and the governor walked out just as, the AP called it for Governor Sununu. So let's bring in your third term governor. Governor Sununu, congratulations.
Thank you very
just
much.
Found out a couple of minutes ago. Third term. How do you
feel?
Very
excited. We really tried to run a race that was positive, that was built on management, and that was built around New Hampshire. And really what we believe the 603 needs going forward. There's going to be a lot of issues. So we just tried to be very issue, policy driven, very positive, given all the negativity you see nationally. So right now, I guess the remaining anxiety is some of the other candidates. We really tried to work hard for other candidates, Republican candidates in the Senate and the Executive Council and the House. We see some of those numbers coming in. So it's going to be a long night. It's election night. It's a fun night, a night to say thank you, and we'll just see where the dust settles.
Certainly the pandemic has been the overriding sort of theme of this year for all of us. We're out here. We'd typically be inside in your headquarters. Describe for us what it's like in there. Is there a party? Are there festivities?
Yeah, so we did invite folks to come in. There are masks and social distancing and all of those provisions. There's free food. When there's free food on an election night, people tend to come out of the woodwork, I suppose. But it is good. I think people are positive. I think they resonated with our message, so I think they're excited that it galvanized with the general population and the citizens. So again, it's great to see folks to come out. If anything, just to spend 5 minutes, give them a fist bump, say thank you for all their hard work, because they're the ones that really helped earn it for my team, and I just can't thank them enough.
What can Granite Staters expect in a third term?
A lot. I think there's just so much more we can do. I think we've had great results. I always demand accountability of myself and of our team, but I just think there's so much more, whether it's maintaining a balanced budget cuts, making sure that it's a government that doesn't focus on government, but a government that focuses on the individual and the businesses and the opportunities. Because when you create those opportunities at a local level, it's a rising tide floats all boats. The model really does work like that. And so I'm very excited about what we can do. It's a big agenda, a lot of challenges, but we're up for it. We're really excited. If you can't tell, I love the job. I love the team that we've been able to build, and I just know that if we keep the momentum going and we stay focused, keep working the hard hours, there's nothing we can't do.
You say you love the job. What is your favorite part of the job?
So you know what's funny? My favorite part of the job is actually what I'm missing the most, and that's people. I love it when the fourth graders tour the State House because they ask the toughest questions. I love it when you get to sit with families on a one-on-one basis and really kind of connect with them about their issues. It's been hard with COVID because of the social distancing and all of that sort of thing and the limitation with public access. So that's been a bit of the downer, and it's compounded with all the extra work around the COVID crisis. So hopefully as we get a vaccine and get back to normal, I got to be honest, that's one of the things I'm looking forward to the most, just getting back to engaging with folks at a real direct one-on-one level, because I think that's where we can hear what's happening the most and actually bring those problems to Concord, create solutions that flow back right down to the locals and the individuals. And if you're helping one individual, you're helping 1,000. You know what I mean? So I think that's what I love the most, that's what we're missing the most, and that's what we're looking forward to in 2021.
Congratulations,
Thank you
Governor
so much.
Chris Sununu, elected for a third term.